So here's my question. I see the turmoil and chaos in the world. I see the division and divisiveness and the anger and the hatred that people are throwing at each other. And I read this the other day as part of a Toastmaster speech, and so I want to read it to you and see how you feel. Are you a bucket dipper? Let's find out. Have you filled a bucket today? All day long, everyone in the whole world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors, they all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show someone love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving person who says and does the things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some of the good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You'll dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket, and they may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that'll never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we're either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for their smile to light up their face. You'll feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. And think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here's some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you love spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money, and it doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you and me, my friends. And here's the truth is, we've all been a bucket dipper, and we are all someone else's bucket dipper. So if we ever stand in a place where we're intolerant and unkind and throwing hatred, I don't care what topic, when we are pointing fingers at the other, when we are making and shaming someone else for their choices, we are being a bucket dipper. The world is in peril right now. It's in literal chaos. My intention in making this video is to bring awareness to the fact that we can be someone that lifts people up, or someone that is a bucket dipper. So what are you going to do today to fill someone's bucket? To fill your own bucket with joy and good thoughts about yourself, and help others to feel the same. We need to be kind to each other. We are being called into action to hold loving space, big loving space. And it's hard when we have opposing views of things. But I think more importantly than ever, we need to practice being a good bucket filler and be less of a bucket dipper, and be very aware when we're in that mode of you're wrong, you should be sorry, you this and you that. When we point fingers at each other, we inevitably become the very thing that we're angry that other people are doing to us. Are you a bucket dipper? Or are you a bucket filler? My hope is that you will be kind and compassionate and caring towards one another, and stop being at war, stop participating in the division, and learn how to lovingly accept each other in that place of we're all human and we all deserve love and respect. So much love and respect from the Sit Down Stand-Up Comedian here in Squamish on the river. Just had a really amazing meal at the Shed. And I just want to send so much love and joy out into the world because it needs it right now, my friends. So remember to smile at one another. Remember to be kind. Remember to be compassionate. Be loving towards one another. So much love from me to you, from my heart to your heart. And for whoever needs it out there, here's a Care Bear stare. So much love. I hope this filled your bucket today. See ya.